I'm Mr. Grindler, and here are my creatures. And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Mr. Grindlers Creatures. But on today's episode, we are going to be doing a rehouse for an adult female Pamphobeteus South Ecuador. I think that's how you say it. So it's the Ecuadorian Golden Flame. But on top of doing this rehouse, I thought, you know what? Instead of just making it a rehouse, why not make it like a Pantho special? Let's show you the majority, probably the majority of them, as long as they're out. The majority of my Pamphobeteus species, because, you know, I have said that I've had a few now, or I've got a few now. So yeah, you know, fingers crossed this rehouse goes smoothly, and then we can crack on to seeing all the Panthos that we've got in this room. But for today, this Pamphobeteus South Ecuador, you know, whatever it is, it's going to go inside one of these glass tanks again. So one of the glass tanks from Spider Shop, and this is my last glass tank that is this size that needs a tarantula inside it. Yeah, it's the last one. So I'm probably going to set it up like the majority of my Panthos that I've done recently. So, you know, just some dirt inside. Nice bit of cork bark tube for a little burrow. But I'm going to go down to the table, we're going to have a look at how I set this tank up, and then fingers crossed we can get this girl in quick. So let's have a look, guys. Right, so it's now time to get this South Ecuador in, and she's absolutely stunning. She's probably one of the smallest Panthos out of the... There's a little green hair. I think there's 3 Panthos altogether. No, 2. Yeah, two adult female Panthos, sorry. She is the smaller one out of them, and this one looks like it will eat down the line, which is absolutely great. So take this off. Here she is. She looks absolutely stunning. Where's the catch cup? Quick. So I can probably get her in pretty well. So we just want to get her in the catch cup. Poor. Them legs are strong. So just want to try get her to go inside. I can't actually see because I'm on the other side. There you go. Hasn't kicked yet. Just quite surprised. She doesn't look like she wants to go in, does she? What is going on? Why are you acting so bizarre? I'm just gonna have to do that. There you go. I think we're getting somewhere now. I think we're getting somewhere. We've had to take some of the dirt with us, but she is indeed moving now. Well, I just want you in a little bit more. To be fair, this is probably going to be one of the most easiest rehouses. I don't know why I'm trying to get you in. I don't actually need you in fully. I just need you to go back a little bit. There you go. Now you can nudge back out. Look at that. See? Easy. Now you're moving. Yeah. Right. Go back a bit. There you go. Put the dirt back in there. God, that was easy. Look at you. So yeah, probably one of the most easiest rehouses of the day, and she is just absolutely stunning. So like I said, fingers crossed I can get some macro footage from feeding shots. I am gonna stop this part of the video here because like I said, I'm gonna show you some of the other Pamphobeteus species, and I'm glad I chose it with this tarantula now because that was a piece of So yeah, I'm now gonna show you the rest of the Pamphobeteus species I have, and then fingers crossed I can give you a little update with some feeding footage of this female in a little bit as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the Panthos that I've got in this collection. Okay, so I will tell you it has been a good, don't know, a good long time. I always say this. But yeah, I've managed to get as many Pamphobeteus that I can find on the floor just beside me, but I thought, you know what, let's start off by showing you the one I've just rehoused. So the Pamphobeteus species, South Ecuador, and there is indeed just a moult on top of here. You can see it just there, them fangs. Some big old fangs. Might have to get some a little bit of macro footage of that a bit later on. But yeah, she's molted just like the last one that I rehoused. She is just back here. Let's have a look. There we go. So you can see how light this molt is here compared to the actual tarantula. She's now darkened off a little bit. Fresh molt colours. So, oh my god. What I'm going to do is probably just show you all of my Pamphobeteus, and then I'm probably just going to chuck in all the feeding footage at the end, whack some music on, just do it all in the one, instead of showing you, then feeding, then showing you, then feeding. I thought, yeah, we'll do it that way. So yeah, she's settling in quite well on this. And while I'm at it, I'm going to change the water dishes. Whether I do that on camera, probably not, because it's quite boring. But yeah, their water dishes do fill up with some disgusting stuff from time to time, whether it's dirt, moss, leaves, sometimes even feeders. Sometimes it's quite surprising what you can come back to when you look in the water dish. But yeah, this is my Pamphobeteus species, South Ecuador, and she's enjoying her time back there for the time being. So let's have a look at the next one, shall we? Okay, so this next one is the Pamphobeteus species Platyoma, and this is indeed a female. I must admit the glass definitely needs a clean on this. It's absolutely filthy. But yeah. Just look at that, absolutely stunning. So this one, I think this one molted quite recently as well, to be fair. I think a lot of my Pamphobeteus has. Yeah, let's have a look at the next one. So next is the Pamphobeteus species Tigris. As you saw in the other video, I think it was 2 videos ago, she actually molted as well. So it'd be interesting to see if she feeds this time, because I haven't tried feeding her since. So yeah, that would be interesting. So you've got my Pamphobeteus species Mashala, whatever it is. So this is the one that I got from the BTS show, with a big old enclosure. And to be fair, I'd like to be able to get a couple more of these, because it'd be good for all my adult female Pamphobeteus to be inside these. And they'd be pretty cool for Pamphobeteus as well, to be fair. But yeah, I don't think this one's going to accept any food, but we will try. We will try. This is probably one of my biggest Pamphos at the minute. And to be fair, if she doesn't actually feed, I can just chuck in some footage that I've already got for her. Okay, so we've got the male Pamphobeteus species Costa, which is written just on here. And yeah, that one did molt after we got it. I have fed it since as well, but yeah, I was really happy with this pair. Really happy. So let's have a look at the female. So she is slightly bigger than the male, which again, fingers crossed their paths do cross, but yeah, I don't seem to have much luck. Although my Killibrachy's electric blue male, I don't know if I've mentioned this on any of the videos, but my blue Killibrachy's electric blue male did actually molt out. He has matured, and my female has just indeed molted as well. So fingers crossed you get to see a Killibrachy's electric blue pair down the line. But let's have a look at the next. We have the Pamphobeteus species Platioma. It's actually the Mashala, or whatever it is, male, and this is the one that I got with the adult female. Yeah, I may have kind of said it wrong. So, it's going to be a couple more molts until it actually matures out, but yeah, it did come in one of these little bra plast things, and then I upgraded it into a bit more wider one. Whether it goes into a different one. To be fair, I've got another Pamphobeteus species Platioma that I'm going to show you, which is down here. That was from Luke. And that one's doing fine, to be fair. That one's recently just molted as well. I don't know what's up with all of these lately. They all seem to be molting, but let's have a look at that other Platioma male. Okay, so this Pamphobeteus male definitely needs a REHOUSE soon, because that substrate is... yeah, it doesn't look the best. It looks a bit... I don't know, it looks like there's a bit too much water inside it. And I bet if I touched that with my hands it would be some right messy gooey mess. But the male is just under there, and you can see that there's a molt just by its water dish. It's half in its water dish, I say. Some more still in there, but yeah, this one I don't think we're going to see any of. We'll try feed it though. Yeah, that is all the Pamphobeteus that I've got to show you, that I think I've got within my collection. I know that I've got a couple males up just behind the TV, but yeah, I'm not really going to show them because there's no point just showing a bunch of Pamphobeteus males. But yeah, for females I don't really have a great deal of them, so it's something that's going to be on my little list of getting. And I didn't actually show Craig's big old female Pamphobeteus as well. I can't remember what the name is of that. Yeah, there's a few that I've showed you. And now let's have a look at some feeding footage of some. I might have some feeding footage of Craig's one as well. I'll have to dig through the files. But yeah, thank you for seeing all of my Pamphobeteus. Now let's have a look at some of that feeding footage. So that is all the footage for today's episode, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed it. If you could like, comment and share, that would be absolutely great. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I upload next. And don't forget, guys, I've got Patreon and channel membership now, 5 different tiers. So if you want to help and support the channel, there's a link down in the description. But Mr. Grindlers down here, so are my creatures, so are my Balfours, and so is this Pamphobeteus. Is it South Ecuador? Yeah. The Ecuadorian golden flame. But have a great week, guys. You all deserve it. Peace.